Hello, and welcome to another segment of Proshow U. My name is Anthony Fader. I'm a 10-year industry veteran and longtime technician here at Proshow Audiovisual. And today, we're going to give you some tips for better looking and sounding webinars. These tips can be applied across any virtual platform like Zoom, Teams, and Skype. With that, I'm going to head over to my office. Let's get started. The first thing I'm going to talk to you about today is lighting. This is often the most overlooked aspect of video conferencing and can make the most difference. If you have a large, natural light source in your home or office, turn your camera or computer so that you are facing the window instead of having the window in the background. This will prevent you from being a silhouette, which makes it very hard for the viewers to see you. If it's in the evening or you don't have a natural light source available, turn on your overhead light to light the room, and then with the desk lamp, shine it against the wall in front of you to bounce or diffuse the light. This will soften the shadows on your face and will give you a nice even coverage. Lastly, there are three main color temperatures of light bulbs. Some are cool, giving a more blue color. Some are considered daylight, which is what I'm filming with today, to imitate natural light, and others are warm, giving a much more yellow color. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter which lights you use, but try and keep all the lights in the same color range to prevent your background from having a different look from your face. Moving on to audio, it's really easy to get good crisp sound with very little effort. If you already have a headset or a pair of Bluetooth earbuds like Apple AirPods, this will be the easiest and fastest way to get good clean audio. It eliminates the need for your computer speakers, so you won't get any feedback, and because the microphone is built in, it brings the microphone closer to your mouth. If you don't have a headset or wireless earbuds, most laptops have a multi-function headphone jack, which lets you plug in a pair of wired earbuds with microphone. On PCs, it will usually be indicated with a symbol of a headset. On a Mac, it's not labeled, but it should still work. You can check if your earbuds have a microphone either by a visible microphone in line with the left or right speaker, or if you look at the connector, it will have a tip, 2 rings, and a sleeve compared to a normal pair of headphones, which only has a tip, 1 ring, and a sleeve. Use the built-in microphone as a last resort. This option picks up all the noise in the room and can easily cause feedback when using your computer speakers. And it also sounds very cavernous, so we really do not recommend this option. Lastly, turn off or mute your system sounds on your computer. For a PC, right-click the speaker icon on the bottom right of your screen. Select Open Volume Mixer, and where it says System Sounds, either drag the slider all the way down or click the mute button underneath. For Mac, go to the top left corner of your screen and click the Apple icon. Select System Preferences, click on the Sound button, select the Sound Effects tab, and then deselect the option to play user interface sound effects and play feedback when volume is changed. For best video results, camera placement is key. Elevate the camera so that your lens is just above eye level. This is the most flattering angle for most people, and it prevents the dreaded up your nose shot. If you're using the built-in webcam, place the laptop on a shelf, maybe on some books, or lower your chair to help achieve this placement. You may want to use an external keyboard and mouse with this option though, because it's going to be harder to access your computer. If you have an external webcam, absolutely use it. It's going to look way better. And it's also much easier to place higher than your entire computer. Adjust the camera angles to minimize headroom and get close enough to have a nice head and shoulders shot. Lastly, before you get started, clean your camera lens to make sure that it's free of dust and finger smudges. This will help eliminate strange artifacts from light refraction, as well as blurry spots on your image. This last section is just to go over some key do's and don'ts so you have a successful and professional looking presentation. Let's start with the don'ts. If you're sharing or presenting a PowerPoint, try not to clutter your presentation. Aim for clear and legible. Streaming resolution isn't always in HD, so having dense charts and small text can be hard to read or can be even illegible. Stay away from presenting in atriums, foyers, or rooms that have a lot of hard surfaces like glass, tile, and wood. These spaces sound very echoey and make it harder to hear you. If you're going to use the washroom and you're in the middle of a call, remove your headset before you go, or double check to make sure that you're muted. Lastly, on a lighter note, please don't forget to wear pants. Now for the do's. If possible, choose a wired internet connection as opposed to wireless. It's going to be more reliable and usually faster. While you're at it, check your internet speed at speedtest.net. Look at your upload speed and aim for 4 megabit per second or higher. Dress the part. If you wear a suit into the office, wear a suit in front of the camera. Not only is it going to look more professional, but you'll feel more confident and will give a better presentation. Be mindful of your surroundings. Avoid framing your shot with personal photos, family members, or pets in the background. If you have a TV or illuminated background, make sure that the light that's shining on you is brighter than the actual TV behind you. This avoids having your screen appear white or washed out. Alternatively, you can try lowering the brightness of the TV or using a darker background. Well, that's it for today. Thank you so much for tuning into Proshow U. We look forward to working with you on your next event.